And we're back for the end of this attack.
It's a 10 to hit. Wah wah.
Wah wah. On the first kick, and
On the first
second
kick. And the second kick is... Stop rolling. Oh, only an 11. God damn.
11 meets it.
Oh, shit. Okay. And a D4. It's 4 damage.
All right.
Right in the dingleberries.
You kicking him in the nuts.
Fucking Ruby smacks him in the face two-handed with the quarterstaff, and he just spits like a huge pile of blood, right? And he starts going,
Yeah.
And she looks at him dead square ass in the face and says, "That's my person, I don't know you." Kicks him right in the balls.
The big gasp of air he takes from getting kicked in the nuts, he ends up inhaling a bunch of teeth that were recently knocked loose, and copious amounts of blood that were welling up in his cheeks, and drowns on his own blood and teeth as he falls backwards, unable to catch any real air into his lungs. He did.
She turns around and she looks at the big boy and she says, 3 out of 4. Well, I don't think I've done a lot of damage to this guy, so that's probably all going to be you there, Lucy.
You've already done some pretty decent damage.
Couple kicks. Couple kicks here and there.
Yeah. He's not looking good. He's not looking good right now.
I got him. Don't worry.
Kill him! Kill him with fire!
Lucy.
Check this shit out. You ready?
Okay.
Peep
Yep.
this shit.
I misty step to behind him.
Okay.
So I got sneak attack.
Vanti,
as I draw my short sword, and gonna just stab him in the back.
All right. All right.
16 plus 6 to hit.
With advantage, you're flanking.
Oh.
Roll
Flanking.
that 20.
No, the other one's a 9.
Okay. All right. Well, the first one hits.
Still hit. So I'm level 2, so that's 2d6, right?
Is that how it works? I thought it was
Yes. No. Yeah. Sorry. That's
additional
what
one
I
for
was
level?
confused about. Yeah.
at one creature you can hit with a finesse or
Shamash
ranged.
could hit with 3d6 when we were I was level 3.
Yeah.
Or maybe that
Doesn't
was when I
s-
was level 4.
Doesn't say anything. The amount of extra damage increases as you gain levels in this class, as shown in the sneak attack column on the rogue table.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it is 1d6 per level.
Per level.
Mine
yeah.
just says, like, I have a sneak attack thing, and it only says 1d6. Like in the other actions,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
my other actions, it only has a 1d6 in there. That's why I was going with that. But if it is by level, then
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
absolutely.
It is right now.
It is right now. It's
Alright,
all that
sweet.
matters.
So level 2, so that's 2d6. My short sword is also d6. That's 3d6 plus 3. 11, 12, 13, so 16 damage.
Oh.
Nice. Beautiful.
Yeah. Now you stab into the back of him. You can feel a couple of ribs just snap instantly from your stab. A little squirt of greenish, brackish blood comes spurting out, and it smells terrible. Just terrible. He is falling to his knees. He's still breathing, but it does not look like there's much fight left in him.
All right then.
He drops his battle axe, and he's going to make a claw attack at the two of you.
Lucy's behind him.
Oh,
Would he-
true.
Sword in his back. And
So-
I did not remove the sword.
Yeah,
Probably
so,
both
so
at
two,
me,
yeah,
then.
2 claws at you. What is that?
Disadvantage though?
Nah.
Well, he's missing
that's-
with one of them anyways. A 9 with one, and a 19 plus 6, 25 with the other one.
Oh, so close to that 20. Yeah, obviously. Yes, very much so.
That's plus 4. That's another 6 damage. As he just rakes down your left shin with one of his claws.
Ow!
Yeah. Tears your pants.
Rude!
Rude. And as he
In
tears
that momentum.
down, yeah,
Oh,
he's
sorry.
now on all fours after kind of swiping down and catching your leg. He just like goes down to the ground. And
Yeah, I'm gonna
all fours.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
two-hand him in the back of the head.
go for it.
Yes.
Oh,
Technically
yeah.
prone, so that's with advantage.
Oh, thank Christ. 'Cause that was only an 11.
Oh, I mean,
That's when I get my natural 20. Fuck yeah.
you
It's
did get a natural
It's
20?
a coup de grace, yeah.
All right, 11 would have hit anyways, but yeah, roll that natty 20.
Fuck. Okay, so it's flat 10 plus.
Yeah, you can
13.
just describe it.
Yeah, she screams out in pain from the slash to her leg, and as she kind of takes one step back and recenters herself, she just like Serena Williams screams and brings her club or her quarterstaff down on the back of its head and just obliterates it.
Yeah. Splits a lot like the front of its face. The back of its face now splits in 4 directions.
Splat.
Yeah,
Like a watermelon.
This is
Man.
very Gallagher-esque.
Rolled 4 natural 20s and 2
Splat.
natural ones tonight.
Just splat. This is your character, bro.
Apparently, Ruby for the win.
Yeah,
Monks of the shit.
he's
Yeah, there.
these motherfuckers is dead.
Sweet.
Right.
So
I'm going to gather my 2 daggers from the bodies.
Mhm.
Just out of posterity. I want to make sure I keep those in my inventory.
yeah, for sure.
And I'm going to go check on that fish. See if it's not burnt.
Yeah, this is
I am hungry.
a tasty looking fish. While they don't know how to make clothes or very sophisticated weapons, they are very good at cooking fish. And this deep scion that you just destroyed the back of its head, it caught a very hearty tuna-looking fish.
Hearty tuna.
Wicked.
Okay, let's
Well.
eat it.
I'm going to push the dead bodies aside.
Mm-hmm.
Clean up a little spot to sit down and eat, and take myself a little rest.
Yeah,
some-
short tuna rest.
Have a little nosh.
Gosh, nom.
Ooh,
gonna
short
join ya.
rest. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get my points back on a short rest, and I'm going to roll. Actually, before I take the short rest. Oh, that's on a long rest. No, I'll keep that. I am gonna roll a couple of dice for some healing.
Okay, you roll those and fill the air while I go take a piss.
Right on. Well, that first one sucked. The big one was only a 3, and the second was a 9. Okay, so that's 12 back. Oh yeah, I'm back at full.
Sweet. I'm only down 5. But I used both my spell slots.
So what I can do for you before all of this happens, my monk, it's the Aasimar in me, has an ability that I can use once per long rest called Healing Hands.
Oh.
And once per long rest, as an action, touch a creature and restore, get this, 5 hit points.
What the shit?
So you are back up to full. I don't have that because it only comes back on a long rest, but I do get my my key points back after a short rest.
Okay,
So-
so then Kyle might allow me to use the short rest to get my 2 spell slots back.
That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah,
You're not healing at all?
I healed
Ben
him.
just heal
Oh, okay.
me.
Yeah, no problem.
Sweet.
Sick.
Alright, I got my spell slots back. He only has 2.
All right. You,
Yeah, warlocks are weird. I'm not. I tried
Do
to
I
build
have,
one
like,
and I just don't get it.
Points that I can
yeah, you
spend
gotta
for-
you gotta like play it to understand it.
Yeah,
They're a complicated folk.
they're a very complicated folk.
Yeah.
They can be cool though. They can be
Oh,
very
you can
cool.
make a warlock be like crazy good, but
Yeah.
oh, actually, that would have been 13. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I used 2 of my hit dice, and I have Kyle filling you in. I have an ability as an Asimar called Healing Hands,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
I managed to heal up Sean the 5 points he lost.
Nice.
I will add this. I have something called trance, where in 4 hours, like I can essentially get a long
Yeah,
rest
elf.
in just 4 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Must be the high elf trace.
Well, it's like the meditation, same as
Mm-hmm.
Or raise.
Dury only
Dur-
needs
Dury
4
does
hours,
that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
and he's a wood elf, so yeah.
Yeah. It's a elven trait.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool.
All right.
All right. Yeah,
Hey, take
good
a
to
little
go.
seaside brunch.
Little picnic.
And,
recoup our stuff. I think
Yep.
we're both back up at full. The only thing I'm missing is that healing hands. I got my key points back on a short rest, so have a little nosh, see if these fuckers have any pennies to their name, and keep moving.
Sure. Throw perception or investigation.
Investigation is 14.
16. Perception. Just because it's higher than my investing.
All right.
We'll say he's looking around the area, and
Yeah.
I'm looking at the bodies.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. The fucking, what was it? Scion,
Scion.
ugly bastard, has a pouch of pearls.
Hey.
Six pearls.
6.
6 pearls.
The other
Okay.
motherfuckers have nothing.
Nothing.
All right.
No, they are a bare bones bunch.
Nothing. I wonder, Lucy, can you use his battle axe? I cannot.
Longbow, long sword, short sword, simple weapons.
Because a battle axe isn't a simple weapon, though, is it?
Good question.
Manage inventory, weapons.
Well, if it will only lists up to a longsword, I'm assuming not, because it says longbow, long sword, short sword, and simple weapons. So nothing higher than a longsword is my assumption.
Well, the simple weapons holds like 4 or 5 things under it. That's why a battle axe is.
I see what you mean.
Oh, it doesn't say. Well, I'll add one and I'll see if I'm proficient with it, because I also have simple weapons. Equipment. It is not. It is a martial weapon.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Lucy, roll a D100.
Okay.
the more you know. Out of the box!
One popped out. Do I reroll both? Even though one popped up?
Yeah.
Okay. 10 and a 1.
11.
11.
Ooh.
Low roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Weird.
I rolled an 11 on my D20, my last D20 roll too. It's funny.
It's my lucky number.
Ta-da!
Okay. You find in amongst their random doodads and pretty shells a sealed glass vial containing a magically preserved deep violet tuber of a desert plant, rumored to be useful as medicine.
You lost me.
That's a lot. What?
If you want to simplify it, you have a potion of greater healing.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Neato.
I'm
Just a
just
bit
going to
more, with a bit more flavor on it.
I'm just going to add that. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thanks, buddy.
That's fine. Yeah.
Thanks for understanding.
Yeah. No, this table's more of a gives you what it is and what it looks like, and then you use it to your own interpretation.
Okay.
So yeah, greater healing.
Okay. Got it.
All right. Cool. You done with this little campsite?
I think so.
Yep.
Actually, can I just very quickly go investigate where that guy came up out of the water? Were they like holding him in shackles or anything, or was he like sneaking up on them, or what was the deal?
Roll me a history.
Oh, I don't.
History or nature?
Oh, I do have history,
Okay, yeah.
and I got a 9.
I mean,
So-
it's... you're not entirely sure, but from what you've heard, and you orphans hear a lot of things, scions are usually not in charge. They are usually distance, as long as it's they're usually controlled by something else. So this you take it this is probably a much like you, an orphaned scion or an outcast scion that they're not exactly holding prisoner, but they're using this scion to catch fish for them.
Interesting.
Exploiting its skills.
Oh, they are
Good at
not.
catching fish.
Oh, I just looked up a
Yeah, they're
picture
ugly.
of them.
They're ugly
They are
bastards.
ugly as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
How do you
Oh, but
spell
they
it?
speak thieves can't.
Yeah,
It's
I
deep
know, yeah.
scion, SCION.
And
Yeah.
they speak these can't, then they can speak our language, dude.
They speak
Well,
common,
it's-
thieves can't, and Aquan.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah, there's their stat blocker. Okay. I wanted to look up that that screech thing you were talking about.
Yeah.
300 feet. That's cool.
It can be heard 300 feet, but it's only 30
Right.
feet.
30 feet.
Yeah.
It's not stealthy.
No, not too stealthy.
No.
That's like thunder.
no.
Well, it has a +3 in stealth.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's pretty good actually. Oh yeah, and +3 in sleight of hand too.
Yeah, they're
It's
they're
apparently a very good liar.
sneaky bastards. Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. Like, they only have
Underwater
a plus-
pirates.
They only have a +1 to Dex, but they have a +3 to stealth and a +3 to sleight of
Yeah.
hand. Like
Their
what?
proficiency bonus.
I think
maybe?
I think they're probably more stealthy underwater.
Oh, they do get a proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, sometimes.
And I mean, the skills
it
that they
goes
would have
against
labeled there-
their actual things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they have like deception, insight, sleight of hand, whatever, those would be its proficient skills, just like off of our sheet with the pinned items. That's
Yeah.
cool. I never knew that.
And they would have to be sneaky too if they're catching fish.
Yeah, aquatic,
hunters.
right? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, good job killing him.
Well,
Right.
he screamed at me and he ripped my pants.
I mean, you snuck up on him for the first bit. It wasn't
Did.
until the second guy was dying when he saw you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. For
That
sure.
worked out way better than I was expecting it to. And if I knew about the sneak attack damage, I'm pretty sure the second guy would have been dead on the first hit.
Actually, that could have been because you got him down to 5 on the first hit, so you could have
I'd
had
have
that
had to roll high,
in the
but
D6. But yeah,
Still.
Could have.
Nice.
I mean, he did die shortly after, but your kick, you kicked the blade
Kicked
farther
a
in.
dagger
Yeah.
through his chest.
Yeah.
Monk shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Monk shit.
Some dope monk shit.
Doing some dope monk shit. Alright.
All right.
Back on the road.
Back on the road. Well,
Head up the little
up the
squiggly
beach.
path.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And it doesn't take you long until you are passing through a deserted Port Fern.
Is it normally deserted? Or is this normally...
As far as you know, it should not be deserted. I mean, you don't get too many travelers from Port Fern coming through Lightcast, and even if they were coming through, you guys don't talk to too many tourists and
we
shit.
rob people.
Yeah.
Less
You
talk
haven't
to.
heard too many stories of why it would be
Pickpockets.
deserted.
Okay.
Roll
Suspicious.
roll a perception though.
Perception. Out of the box.
I got good perception.
I don't. 10.
Nor do I. Actually, worse. I got an 8. altogether.
Okay. Well, 10's all you needed.
Perfect.
As you pass through this eerily quiet town, you see but one shack that has light coming from it. Just one. Through the entire town, there's only one shack that has candlelight.
Is it an establishment or a household?
Just a little household. It looks like it could have had a shop out front at one point, but everything's been shuttered up, and
Interesting.
but judging by the ground, that you don't see even very much foot traffic from at least the last week or so, maybe more.
Do you have anything you want to do?
I was gonna say, let's go up to the shack and see who's inside. Just take
Yeah,
a
I
look,
was,
see if we can
I was
peek
gonna
through the
say,
window.
go up and I was just gonna knock on the door.
Yeah.
If it just looks like somebody's house, we're just looking for information at this point. So go knock on the door and see who answers.
All right.
Sure. A rap-a-tap-tap.
Do 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 do.
You hear some scuffling. Somewhat frantic scuffling, and then to the left of the door, a ragged curtain kind of just pulls back a little bit, and you see an eyeball just poking out, looking at you. The curtain goes back in front of the window, and the door opens up just a crack. And you hear a voice say, "What are you doing? What are you doing out in the open? What are you doing in this town?"
We're just travelers. We're looking for some information. Where is
Out in the
everyone?
Open.
"Oh, you're not from around here, not from around my...
May we come in?
Quickly. He opens it just wide enough for you to get in.
Okay. I hurriedly make my way in.
You see a short halfling man. The curly gray beard. He's balding. He's kind of got that back of the head crown of more curly gray hair comes down to about his shoulders. His house
like
has
Doc.
his house has bits and bobs that look a bit too expensive for the establishment. Maybe he's been going around town and sneaking a few things now that there's no one around, and taking it for himself.
What are you looking for? Why have you come here? Have you not heard?
Heard what?
No. Heard of what?
There's a wyvern who's taken up residence close to town.
It's a wyvern.
It was
It's a dragon with its arms attached to its wings.
Okay, Mrs. I know
It
everything.
was stealing all of our fish, and when it got finished with our fish,
Just the way you answered. I can picture Ruby being a bit snotty about it.
Well, there is literally no difference between a wyvern and a dragon. It's regional. But the way I always looked at it was a dragon has 4 legs and wings off of its back, whereas a wyvern, its front arms that it walks around on the ground are part of its wings.
So, dragons are more of an insectoid, because the only other life forms on at least the planet Earth that have multiple legs and wings are insects, while the wyvern is more of a bat. Its appendages, wing-like appendages, have small claws about halfway up, making it more of a flying mammal type.
Okay, so he said pretty much the same thing I said, just in a nerdier voice.
I read this thing about how dragons are insects because they have 4 legs and wings.
4 legs and wings.
Yeah.
That kind of makes sense, I guess.
Well, yeah, wyverns are actually more like bats.
Yeah. Yes.
Anyways.
Their front feet are basically part of their wings.
Yeah.
Okay, Lucy just kind of holds 2 thumbs up like, okay.
Ruby looks back.
Cool story,
Don't
bro.
ask.
anyways, this wyvern, it was taking all of our fish. It was taking the full fishing boats, and it got tired of the fish, and it started taking the fishermen. And when all the fishermen were gone, it started taking people straight off the streets. Anyone who survived fled. I have nowhere to go, and I now have a town all to myself. I am quite sneaky, and as long as I'm not making too much noise, I think I'm pretty safe. But I wouldn't walk around in the streets so willy-nilly if I were you.
Have you seen or heard it recently?
It doesn't come out in the daytime. It's more of a sunset and sunrise is when it makes its attacks. It always disappears to the northwest. Where were you heading? What is exactly you're looking for?
Sunken ship. Wait, what town are we going to? What's it called?
You're in the
This
town.
Oh, this is it?
Port Fern.
This-
Yeah.
Port Fern Village, and the wreck of the Commandant is to the west.
West of it. Okay. Yeah, we're to tell them we come seeking treasure.
Treasure. Oh, Garibaldi likes treasure.
What was his name?
Garibaldi.
Garboldi. Not that it
Garibaldi.
really matters, but Garibaldi.
You won't see him for another 4 months.
I mean, you guys, pretty much, at least.
What sort of treasure are you looking for?
Just lore, really. We just heard of a shipwreck.
Shipwreck. Yes, yes. A pirate ship, perhaps? Hmm?
Perhaps.
Yes, yes, yes. That's valuable. Valuable. You're talking about the Commodore, aren't you? Yes, yes.
You know of it.
Yes, yes. I was actually here. I was out on the docks the day the Commodore fled from the Kingsmen. They were heading... Actually, come to think of it, it was heading the same direction that the Wyvern comes from.
Of course.
Of course it does. Awesome. So it looks like we got to take care of this.
I'm afraid you may not be the only treasure hunters around here.
Why? Who else did
Maybe
we
we
talk to?
Well, no,
Team up with somebody.
just the Wyvern, much like its dragon relatives, like to hoard things, you know.
Mm.
Yes, yes. Well, I do have an abundance of things here, and if you are going after some sunken pirate treasure, you're possibly fighting a wyvern, why don't you have these?
Ooh.
And he hands, seeing that you are a spellcaster. Lucy.
Yep.
Hands you a wand. Oh, okay, that's not gonna load. Come on! Okay.
I look it up and I say, thanks, man.
Oh, what do you think?
Thanks, man.
And this is a wand of web.
Ooh. Cool.
Yeah. Web. Sweet.
Cool. Not gonna worry
Yeah?
about a 2-minute shit.
Nah.
No. Not
Nope.
today, we ain't. Yes, just spend the rest of your walking just focusing as hard as you
Admiring
fucking
it.
can on it.
As hard as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I got it in my inventory. Found it.
And for you, not a spellcaster, are you? No, I don't see any. You don't carry a blade? Oh, interesting.
I'm more into the
Daggers.
punchy,
She's got
punchy,
daggers.
kicky, kick.
Yes. Yes. Well, I will.
He rummages through a few things.
I'll give you. Hold out your hands.
She darts her eyes back and forth
Hold them out.
between
Let me see them.
Lucy and him, and slowly puts
Yeah.
her hands out towards her.
He doesn't
Him.
touch them, just kind of inspects them.
Yes, I think they'll fit.
And he hands you gloves of swimming and climbing.
Oh, fun.
Yes.
Awesome.
Turn gloves. Swimming and climbing. Neat. I slipped them on. They're a perfect fit.
Nice.
Excellent. Now, if you could, do you know where the shipwreck is?
Only thing we know is it's west. Do you have a better...
West, northwest, yes. One moment.
And he scribbles some shit down on some parchment. And it's a crude map, but it's gonna get you there.
Cool.
Alright, this is the last approximate area. People around here don't go meddling around in such treasury and dangerous folk. And I also didn't want to alarm any kingsmen. We try and stay under the radar. We're not quite associated with the king, and we don't want to end up like Lightcast paying all those taxes, you know. Not that there's anyone here anymore. But regardless, whatever's in that ship should still be in that ship. And possibly more, what with a wyvern possibly residing in or around the ship. Anyways, please do be quiet when you leave town as to not alert anything. I try and keep a low profile, you know.
Yeah, of course, and thank you very much for these items.
Yes, no problem. As you can see, I have more than I need, and those gloves don't fit. I'm also not a spellcaster, so the wand is useless for me.
Are you a fan of shiny things?
Yes, quite.
And Ruby takes the pouch of pearls off of her waist and tosses it to him as thanks.
Listen,
Nice, good
all
call.
of them?
Yeah, they're all yours.
Oh, this is most gracious. Oh, yes. I
Can never
thank
have too many friends.
Oh, no,
She
no. If you
tips
survive,
tips
please.
her brim and makes her way for the door.
All right,
Oh,
goodbye.
sorry. Was this
I
the
was
talking?
just going to say, if you survive, do pop in for a drink.
Absolutely.
If you can get a claw off that wyvern, I may have a few more trinkets for you. Yes, possibly. I'll go through my things.
We'll see what we can do.
All right.
Yes. Well, good luck. Good luck, and be safe. Or safe as you can be.
We'll do our best.
Yes.
What time of day is it, actually? Are we getting near
early.
the end of the day?
Early afternoon.
So almost sunset.
Yeah, sunset will be in the next 2 or 3 hours, I would say.
Should we... Ruby looks over at Lucy and says, should we risk it or maybe try to set out in the morning?
Well, he did say that it tends to come out at night.
Dawn and dusk, yeah.
Dawn and
That's why I
dusk,
was
which
thinking
is right now.
if we waited until at least, a couple hours after the sun rises, we might catch the thing while it's sleeping.
Yep.
Might not have to deal with it at all.
Well, and Lucy starts to give a little bit of a stretch. She's like, "Well, Rubes, I'm feeling a little tired after that last fight. Maybe we should take it easy.
Find an abandoned house to hunker down in, or
Maybe
I
have
guess we could
drinks
probably
with old man."
We could probably stay here with Buddy, yeah, with Garboldi.
I mean, are we still in the shed with them? The shack? We didn't leave, did we? You said you were making the way to the door.
I was making my way to the door, yeah.
Well, this is all happening in the doorway. We turn and look back at Garibaldi.
Looking back at Gerboldi, it does not look like there's very many places to sleep.
Yeah.
What with all
he's
the
a bit of
shit
a
he's
hoarder.
acquired, yeah. There's
Yes.
yeah,
Cluttered.
there's a bed, which
Hey, Ger-
barely has enough room for just him to sleep.
Hey, Garibaldi.
Oh.
You know anywhere we could rest tonight?
Anywhere, yes. Oh, there's one inn. It has fairly good beds, but there's also the town leader's house. It has some exquisite beds. Do mind the
Ruby's-
boot prints. I went in there and I was jumping on his bed for a little bit.
Yeah, Ruby's eyes light up. She's like, "Oh, I'd like that one, please."
Yes, you
Point us in
guys.
that direction.
I don't know if you guys even remember the last time you slept in a nice bed.
In an actual bed.
You're usually sleeping in an old fish market.
Oh my god,
Perfect.
yes, in
Yeah,
cardboard
we're-
boxes.
We're getting in there.
It's just down the street. Take a left at the first street, and you'll see it. It's the biggest house.
Thank you kindly, sir.
Yes, no problem. Not a
mister.
problem. Yes. And yes, I apologize for any boot prints you'll find on the bed.
Not worried about that, friend.
Right. Well, and also a good idea going at night.
Oh, we're no. Well, don't worry about that.
All right, sure.
Kyle, we are not going out at night. We are spending the night at the mayor's house.
Okay.
And we're gonna leave.
Yeah. Okay.
No, we're gonna leave at like 9 a.m. Like well after the sun is up. Hopefully, once the wyvern goes back to its den for the night for the day.
Yeah.
Or wait, was he saying that it was a good idea to go at night when the wyvern's not there?
Well,
that was kind of my other
nighttime or
thing.
daytime. Yeah.
I just think if we're searching for something in the daytime is probably easier.
Mhm.
Especially if it's. I mean, it's a shipwreck, right? It's going to be underwater.
Yep.
So, I don't know. Do you want to go at night for the cover of darkness?
Well,
I'm down.
Just fucking Kyle saying that. Or Gribaldi saying, like, good idea, going at night. And I think that's his implication is like, yeah, it
Well,
won't
no,
be
it was.
there.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you?
Just not going at sunset or sun up is a good idea. Yeah.
That was basically all I was thinking of. I honestly didn't think about going at night. Do you have anything that requires a long rest to be redone?
no, I'm good to go.
Okay. I only have the healing hands thing, but I think we should be okay.
I have a greater healing.
You have a-
potion of
yeah.
healing. And actually, I do have another potion of healing also. I had it equipped when I made it.
Oh. Well, all right
That'll
then.
allow me to have that
Yeah.
still in my inventory.
That's your gubs.
Yep, I got two potions.
Yeah. Whatever you want to do. You want to go at night?
Well, it is 1:30 in the morning here on planet Earth.
Don't talk to me about planet Earth.
True.
That's enough of that.
Fuck planet Earth.
We're not here right now.
Oh,
We're
that
in the
is a good.
Forgotten Realms.
That is a good point. Why'd you have to say it out loud, though? Riding an endorphin high.
Sorry, bro.
So let's just go to the mayor's house, have a nice nap, a little sleep in, like
Yeah.
a nice long rest and a sleep in, and then we'll head out.
We got full bellies from
Early
eating
to
all that
mid-morning.
fish.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we're good to lie down for a rest.
Yeah. Plus that'll give me that one little healing bit back too. So
Yeah.
call it a fresh start for going off on an adventure that we
Sounds
may
good.
never make it back to.
You never know.
You never know. I
gonna be
really like
real
Ruby.
long
I'm not
rest.
gonna lie. Whatever one of my characters dies first,
I've
slotting Ruby in.
I built Lucian like when we first started, just kind of messing around, and yeah, I'm. Now that Kyle's added a rogue 2 to it, this is fun.
Yeah.
And you a rogue monk? Like, come on, you're a
It's-
ninja, man.
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of what I was
Basically.
thinking. She's very Scarlett Johansson-y.
Yeah.
Or very Black Widow-y.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
that's why. That was why I
Stealthy
originally picked.
assassin.
I was thinking about picking because the thumbnail picture I picked for it kind of similarly just makes me think of oh fuck, what's her name? Why can't I remember it? God damn it, Jane Foster from the Thor movies. What is her name? Natalie Portman.
Ah, yeah.
kind of reminded me of Natalie Portman, but then when I was like, dude, I'm like a fighter, but I'm also a super sneaky fighter, like, that's fucking Black Widow. That's hardcore Black Widow.
Yeah. I don't know what I would cast Lucy as yet. I was kind of thinking like Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Just
Like,
weird,
Kyle's
quirky.
saying Kyle's saying he's young,
Ages, right? Yeah.
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 Yes, very young.
I'm not sure yet.
Tom Holland and ScarJo.
Match made in heaven.
I like it.
Did you guys ever watch the Uncharted movie with
Tom Holland?
No,
I
still
didn't.
haven't.
Tom Holland? Oh, it's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
And Mark Wahlberg.
I really enjoyed it. The
How's he
two
not?
of them have a banter that reminds me a lot of like the dialogue in the games between Nate and Sully.
Yeah.
So even though they may not look the part, they play the characters very well, and I think that's important. So
Yeah.
Sweet.
but yeah, it's definitely worth at least one watch. It's a good action movie. Like,
Yeah.
There's not
like-
like a lot of action movies. They always have to have like a theme. This is
Yeah.
just like, nope. This
Just
is like back to
Action
Indiana
adventure.
Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Just back to like Indiana Jones kind of roots.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun to watch. I had a lot of fun watching it.
I'm gonna check that out.
I like
Yeah.
those kinds of movies. Just turn your brain off.
Literally, yes,
Just
exactly.
enjoy the adventure.
Just enjoy the goofs, enjoy the subtle nods to certain things, and then like you're no smarter or dumber for watching it. You just had a good time.
Yeah.
Speaking of good times, you have a great time, a great sleep.
Yeah.
Inspiration for both of you.
Up in the champagne room.
Yeah, this is the nicest sleep. Even though thoughts of a dragon type creature are imminent, you still have great night sleeps. So
Alright.
inspiration for you both.
Nice. Ruby looks over at Lucian and is like, we should bring everybody here. Just run this town.
Fuck yeah, if we can take care of this wyvern,
Yeah, this could
We're
be our
good.
own little town.
we'll keep Gerbold happy, keep him drunk and wealthy. We'll be good
Just
to go.
stealing shit.
I mean,
We could have our own little thief society.
Rubes, I got 10 platinum in my fucking wallet right now.
Right? And she pulls out the diamond and she shows, because I don't, like, his back would have been to
No,
her.
yeah,
and she's
he
like,
wouldn't
and
have
I
seen that,
found
yeah.
this. And she shows him the diamond.
What the fuck?
Right? And then these two, and then she, like, dumps out the rest of the bag, and there's a bunch of quartz, and, like, she doesn't really know a whole lot about quartz, but, as a warlock, you may be a little more interested in them, but we'll worry about that a different time.
I am. Lucian's kind of like, why are we continuing with getting these guns? Like, why don't we just bail and start a new life?
It's not a bad point. We can't, well, here's the thing. We can't, as much as he's a pain in the ass, we can't ditch Joshy. He's always been there. We gotta help.
Yeah,
We've got the other kids to think of. Like, we gotta help.
He's
We're the
so
oldest
fucking
ones.
annoying though. Why
I know he's
why
so
do we-
annoying.
But like, why? But why do we like him? He's like
Because
that.
he's,
like that friend you hate but you can't get rid of.
you know what it is? He's well connected. He seems to fucking know everybody, and he always comes with these jobs, and like, we'll go check it out.
I don't know what it
we
is.
get, if we see the fucking wyvern and we're like, nope, we'll just turn around and tell him to go get his own goddamn gun parts. But we could probably just check it out, right?
We'll do it for the street kids.
Cool. And yeah, we
the
get
gang.
fucking drunk. Like
Okay.
17, 18-year-old
drunk.
drunk in a house party.
Raiding the liquor cabinet, and these
Oh, yeah.
are fine liquors in crystal decanters.
Oh, I'm smashing bottles. I
Yeah.
don't even care what they are. I'm
Yeah.
just pitching shit.
Fuck yes.
Just getting buck wild.
Sean and Kyle in Miramichi hotel room.
In a hotel room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just throwing
Flipping
bottles.
beds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't
All
want to
right.
break it too much, but yeah, we're gonna
Fuck it.
enjoy ourselves,
Yeah.
I mean, we're kids.
And you do.
and we do.
Sweet.
And scene.
You do awake in the morning. The sun has rose, and you awake to the sound of large wings
Oh no.
fading away into the distance.
Oh, good.
I look out the window to see if I can see it.
Perception?
Oh, God damn it, Kyle. I gotta get my dice.
Just roll on the app.
Oh yeah, I just had the page open too. Hold on. Shit. I mean, I got one here. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, fuck yeah. 18?
18? Yeah,
my
okay.
perception-
You had a +3.
I think so.
Silhouetted slightly in I guess it wouldn't be so
Oh, +5 to perception, actually. So that's it.
okay. Okay.
That's a 23.
Not silhouetted. You see the color of this thing. It is a pale
Glad I checked.
pinkish orangish beast. Two legs hanging off the back, as we discussed.
Yep, the bat. Like
Quite
a bat.
large. Quite large.
They tuck up.
Yeah, with a large spike on the end of its tail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, flapping away.
Think of poison.
Yes,
Pinky orange makes me think of fire.
Fire?
Wyverns, just
Could
in
be
general,
different.
have. They usually have kind of a whip kind of tail attack.
Like a.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Ruby, did you see that? Look. There's the brother.
She rolls off the fucking table that she fell asleep on and just like bottles and shit goes everywhere.
And then the credits roll. It's like
Yeah.
End of a sitcom from the 80s.
Exactly.
Dum, 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 dum. All right.
Perfect.
Taking a quick glance at your map, it is heading in the direction that.
Yeah,
yeah.
of course it is.
But that does not deter you.
It further confirms the direction we
Yes.
need to travel.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now you at least know what you're up against. You're not going in blind.
Completely blind, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, we'll take a poke next time and we'll assess the situation. But you're absolutely right. Like, together we have almost 6... Well, no, we do. We have about the equivalent of about 600 gold pieces worth of money and jewels. So, what's to
Yes,
say
at
we
least.
couldn't just go back? So, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, though.
Right. I'm just gonna
That's awesome.
just hold on a second before the alarm even goes off. We'll be right back with the conclusion of episode 7.5, The Strays.